Hi everybody, I'm Sue and welcome back to the channel.
I'm Shannon.
She almost missed her cue there, I think. Anyway, we're so glad that you joined us today. Thank you so very much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. Today we are getting back to the late 70s, early 80s for this one, and we're going to test Shannon's skills on this one. And this is going to be a tricky one, I think, for her, but I'm pretty sure that she's going to enjoy this song once she actually hears it. So we'll see. She may surprise me and know it, but I'm not 100% about this one. I'm often very convinced when I think she's going to know it. I'm not sure about this one, but anyway, we will see, and I think she's going to enjoy this one. Before we get going, though, if you can all like the video and subscribe to the channel, I would really appreciate it. And if you're so inclined, you can always become a member of my channel. Just click on the little join button. It'll give you all the information that you'll need. Okay, you ready, Shannon?
Okay,
all right,
ready.
Close your eyes and listen up closely. And if you guys could give me the exact year that this particular song came out, I would really appreciate it. And this is the official music video, so this is going to be a fun one. Here we go. Okay. All right, I stopped it there. Do you know who this is? You may get the artist, maybe.
I do not.
All right.
But I like the sound of it so far.
Well, you can open up your eyes. It's KATEBUSH, and the song is Army Dreamers. Now, you do know Kate Bush, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She did that popular song.
Yeah, Running Up the Hill.
Yeah,
Yep.
Running Up That Hill.
Yeah, and back in the 80s, she did another one, Cloud Bursting, which was quite popular in North America. She is very popular in the UK and doesn't get enough attention, I think, in North America, but she is fantastic and I really do like her. And we've done a number of KATEBUSH songs on the channel and she always goes over very well. And everything she does, she seems to think out, you know, extremely well before she does it. It all has a purpose. It all has a meaning. She's very interesting. So I'm going to rewind this a little bit for you so that you can hear it maybe right from the beginning, because I think it is kind of powerful to see the whole thing from the start. So let's get right into it. Army Dreamers, KATEBUSH.
Morning in the aerodrome, the weather warm, the heat is colder. For a man in uniform to carry home my little soldier.
What could he do? Should have been a rock star.
But he didn't have the money for a guitar.
What could he do? Should have been a politician.
But he never had a proper
What could he
education.
do? Should have been a father.
But he never even made it to his 20s. What a waste. Army dreamers. Ooh, what a waste of army dreamers. Tears are a tin box. Jesus Christ, it wasn't to know. Like a chicken with a fox, he couldn't win. The war to go. Pick the flips and give him all these strips and ribbons. Now he's sitting in his hole. He might as well have buttons and bows.
What could he do? Should have been a rock star.
But he didn't have the money for a
What
guitar.
could he do? Should have been a politician.
But he never had a proper
What could he do?
education.
Should have been a father.
But he never even made it to his 20s. What a waste. Army dreamers. Oh, what a waste of army dreamers.
So absolutely cool. I absolutely adore her voice. She can do some incredible things with her voice. Her high register is absolutely stunning, and it's so clear and it's so beautiful, but she can also sing in a really low register as well. And she's just absolutely phenomenal. I really, really like her. And like, she is very avant-garde in a lot of ways. She's very experimental in a lot of ways. And one of the things that I really think is cool about this video is that at the very beginning, every time she very obviously blinks, did you hear that it sounds like a gun loading?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
And I just
that
think
was really cool. Very theatrical. Yeah, I noticed that too. And like her music has like some commentary to it. Like,
yes. Yeah.
like
Yeah, like the song is, I think it's from the point of view of a mother whose son had died in some kind of army kind of combat. And he basically joined the army because he didn't have anything else to do. There was like no other job for him to have, basically. Like, he didn't have education, and they're even saying that. And it was not like he wanted to do it. It was that he felt that it was the only thing he could do. And I think that's the whole point of this song. I think that there's a certain amount of sadness there because of that, right? Because there's so many people that just don't have enough opportunities, and they end up doing things perhaps that they don't necessarily want to do, and that's kind of sad, isn't it?
yeah, for sure.
Right? But she's absolutely phenomenal. She's a great dancer. She's very theatrical, and yeah, she's quite brilliant. I love the big shot of her face right there.
Yeah.
It's she's just amazing, absolutely fantastic. And interestingly, she's kind of singing in a bit of almost with a bit of an Irish kind of lilt to her voice. I don't know if you picked that up. Did you pick that up?
The way she sings, it's very kind of lilty and lyrical. Just, I don't know if like everything she's doing with intention, right? But
Yes.
it does sound like,
Yeah.
I can hear that.
Right? And apparently the reason that she did that was because she feels that it has nothing to do with, any Irish conflict particularly or anything like that. The reason that she did it was because she felt that the Irish tell stories, and they tell stories through their music, and it's a very traditional way to tell stories is through the Irish music, and yes, right. So this is kind of her way of giving
so
a
it's
little
sort of
homage
like
to them.
an homage to them. Yeah.
I thought that was
Oh,
kind of
that's
cool
really
too.
neat.
Yeah, it's very cool.
So informative.
Yeah, right. Yeah, rewind just a teeny bit here.
What a waste, army dreamers. Oh, what a waste of army dreamers. Oh, what a waste of all them army dreamers. Army dreamers, army dreamers. Didn't
Very cool.
Very cool.
Yeah, very powerful video too. Interestingly, a lot of the music in it has a very almost like carnival-esque kind of feel to it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Right? Like it's that, where where the guns are loading, but then it gets onto that, that guitar, and it sounds very, very kind of fun, almost like an amusement or some
Yeah,
kind
it's a
of
weird
carnival.
juxtaposition between the scenery, and the music, and the music stays the same. Like there's nothing complicated, or it doesn't build. It just kind of like, it's interesting.
It is
Like,
interesting.
huh.
Yeah, it's very interesting. Yeah, it's really super cool, actually. She's quite a genius. Like she's somebody that, you know, if you don't know a lot of, she's somebody you need to really listen to, because she does so many different kinds of songs, which I think is very cool as well. But like I said, always thinking about what she's going to do next, which I think is really, really cool, right?
And just whatever she wants to do, right? It doesn't matter. She was trying to fit into
Yes,
any kind of a popular style of the time, it seems.
exactly, and that's what she does. I mean, because she doesn't like to compromise on her music, and she's not doing things to necessarily just have a hit. She's doing it because it's something she wants to do, right? And will even balk at times the people telling her you should do this or you should do that. It's like I don't want to do that kind of thing.
She reminds me a lot of Tori Amos.
Well, that's actually a really, really good comparison.
Like just what Tori can do with her voice too. She can do the powerful, deeper, but she can also do those high, and it's very experimental with her voice too, and always has a message and does not follow the trends or want radio play even.
No. And piano player,
That's cool.
Yeah, very, very cool.
I'm not surprised to learn that.
I love that you picked up on that.
Oh, I should listen to more Kate Bush then.
Yes, you should. Everyone should listen to more Kate Bush.
There we go.
That's awesome. If you like Kate Bush and you'd like us to do more of it, please put it down in the comments. I've done some that I haven't known, and I've done some that I have, and it doesn't matter. I will do anything that you ask because I do really enjoy her stuff. She's absolutely fantastic. So my fun fact for the day is that in 1991, in the Gulf War, there were many songs that the BBC actually banned from the radio play because they were, I guess, a little bit too close to home in regards to the war. So songs that may have had the word bang in it or the word fire in it, for example, were banned. And there were apparently about 70 of them that were banned, and this was one of them. But some of the other interesting ones that were banned were things that you wouldn't necessarily think would be banned. Imagine by John Lennon, banned. Saturday Night's All Right for Fighting by Elton John, banned. I'll Fly for You by Spandau Ballet, also banned. Waterloo by ABBA, banned. Atomic by Blondie, banned. There was some that were a little bit more obvious. Another ABBA song, Under Attack, that one was banned, but there were some really, really odd songs that were banned because they may have had, Light My Fire, for example, was banned.
Doors?
Yeah, but I mean, even Imagine. Imagine is like a peaceful, thoughtful song, right? And that one was also banned. It was quite a, We've Got to Get Out of This Place by the Animals. That was also banned. So there were a ton of songs that were banned back in '91 by the BBC because of the war. And I just thought, wow, that's pushing it a little bit.
I think so. Yeah. That's censorship.
That is clear.
Yeah.
Exact censorship.
Maybe just a bit over the top.
Yeah, especially with some of those songs.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I mean, if you had the word, like literally if they had the word fire in it or the word bang, so artists like Lulu were getting banned as well because they had bang in their
And it's totally out of context, that just as long as the word's there, they were
Yeah, right. Yeah, it didn't matter. I mean, there were some, that may have, Under Attack by ABBA is not, about a war, but it was because it had connotations, I guess, what could be considered warlike, then that would,
Wow.
Waterloo by ABBA, again, is another one. Well, it talked basically about Napoleon's Waterloo, but that's got nothing to do with the song, right? So, and it's very, very odd. So,
that is very odd.
Very odd. Anyway, I thought that was a fun fact, but I hope you all enjoyed that because I know I did. And see, now we have Shannon wanting to learn more about Kate Bush.
Oh, definitely.
So there we go.
Hope she's on Spotify.
I'm sure that she is.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody, I think that wraps it up for the day. So everybody have a joyful one, and we will see you all again next time. Bye-bye.
Next time.